can't say I vote for both.
Yes. You
have to pick one. If you don't know the group, Google them, motherfucker.
Right. So the way it will work, people, is for when you respond online, you just go ahead and list the name of the groups that you choose. You know, instead of saying like, you know, Mary Jane Girls versus Climax, I choose Mary. You don't have to do all that. Just put, you know,
which one you want.
I choose Climax.
I choose Climax.
I choose Mary Jane Girls.
And then just make a list. So you should have at the end. You should have eight groups.
Right. One from each
category, each matchup. One from each matchup. So I hope you guys are paying attention and listening. I'm gonna write the instructions again when I post it. But this is one time we need you guys to really pay attention and to follow the rules and not just be going all on a tangent and doing whatever you do. No write-in candidates.
No.
None of that. We don't want to hear any shit about who's not in the Sweet 16 and who could, because you know what? There are a million girl groups and there's a lot of them who, you know, people might be your favorites that didn't make it. And we put a lot of our own time into this. Well, all of this time that we spend on this show is our time, but we have set aside, you know, a few hours on Sunday, but in addition to those hours, we spend other time, you know, trying to do this, and we did the best we can. It's not perfect, and it's for fun. So
yeah, even today, we had to get rid of some teams because we had too many.
Right.
So it's a lot of great groups out there.
Right.
But these are the 16 that we chose, and we hope you guys help us pick a winner.
Yes, and the idea exactly, we was trying to represent the whole game. We didn't want to just pick. From one era,
yeah,
right?
One era.
So we wanted to, you know, and so you guys go ahead and we'll see who ends up, and it's going to be based on you guys, you know,
yeah.
who comes out the favorite R&B girl group of all time.
And two, if you guys don't know somebody like me, like I didn't know who Martha and the Vanellas was.
Vandellas. You still don't know who they are. Martha and the Vanellas. Them sellout bitches.
Martha and the Vanillas. They was the opening act for the Osmonds.
And the Uncle Tomats.
Martha and the Vanillas. I think they opened it for Justin Bieber right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just embarrassed my whole race.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Lord. Oh, my God. If you don't know who they are, you need to look it up because they do have very popular songs.
Still enduring.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those songs still hit.
Heat Wave.
Dancing in the
Streets.
Yeah. Well, they were Motown's first big girl group before the Supremes.
Yes, before the Supremes.
They were like, yeah, they are OG. Every other group that's on this list is kind of built off the work they did.
And I heard, I don't know if it's true. I haven't fact checked it, but I heard it sounds like it could be true that they tried to ban their "Dance in the Street" song because they said that it was inciting riots.
Oh wow!
Of course they were because young people were having a good time.
Right.
Old people don't like that.
They don't like that. No.
Right. Never have, never will.
Like Footloose.
Oh,
Footloose.
Gosh.
But you know, there really was in this country a time where people thought like black music was going to be the end of civilization, and like it really was going to make white kids act crazy and not mind and not pay attention. It's so funny because they were so perfect otherwise. Exactly. Thank you. That's what I was building towards. Like everything was so idyllic. People were just fooling themselves, and they didn't want to see it being manifested. Mm-hmm. You know, that's I say this about my hometown all the time, Peoria, because Peoria is like one of those perfect little Midwestern, medium-sized city that's like supposedly perfect. Well, it looks perfect on the top part. It's like tape. Mm-hmm. It's shiny and glossy on the top, but sticky and nasty and catch everything.
Did you know there's a kid show about your hometown, The Prince of Peoria?
I do. Matter of fact,
Daniel watches it.
The choreographer for that show is Mr. Chris Judd.
Oh, okay.
The choreographer for The Love of a Glove.
Cool. Yeah, I told Daniel.
That's
I was like, you know, Daddy's friend Pip, he's from Peoria.
Yeah, actually, Chris is the one that told me about it. I was like, get out of here. And I look and I saw the Comf Boulevard. That's all in Peoria.
That's awesome. That's great. So if you don't know any one of these groups, look them up. Give us your answers.
Yeah, they all have at least a song that you've heard. You may not know the name,
definitely,
right?
But they all at least
have a huge
song.
Definitely,
all of them.
That is true, definitely.
So, and if you really need some help, give me a call. We have a meeting in the ladies' room.
Okay.
Be back real soon. Okay, so on to our regularly scheduled program. The TikTok star licks airplane toilet seat for new coronavirus challenge.
That is disgusting. Why would you lick a toilet seat anytime?
Exactly.
In an airplane?
So all you pretty women out there that have a hard time with people taking you seriously or and doubting your intelligence and you not giving the benefit of doubt it's because of women like this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's not the only reason, but I'm saying is women like this make it worse for them.
Yeah, but she's also young, so she's stupid.
Yeah, she's a TikTok star. Like,
yeah, she's vapid.
For certain.
Yeah, she's vapid and shallow, superficial. Yeah, she's talking about, she's not worried about the coronavirus or anything else. She'll bounce back from everything because she got hot girl privilege.
Well, who's worried about the coronavirus when you're going to have herpes in the mouth? Like, yeah, you got bigger things to worry about, boo. You're going to have thrush. A thrush. I don't know what it's called when your tongue. You're going to get that.
Well, you get all kinds of septic diseases as
Yeah.
well. I mean, that's just disgusting.
Pink eye in her mouth.
Right, yeah. Things that don't even belong where it's there.
Right? That's just
Plus,
You're going to get a yeast infection.
Don't be fooled, people. Even if that was a fresh toilet seat, I can bet you had nothing else fresh in that bathroom. And they don't go on those planes and just put industrial strength cleaner all over everything after every ride either.
No.
Not only that, even when they do clean and they wiping stuff down, have you ever thought how many times, Dijon can tell you about this, how many times they've used that rag that they've wiped stuff down with?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you don't know what's on that rag.
Yep.
Trust me.
Yep.
You don't know.
Don't want to know.
No,
Petri dish.
That's one of those things you just have to take on faith and hope that your immune system is good.
Yeah. She just licked a petri dish of we don't know what. So, so
P.S. If you are out there trying to create a coronavirus challenge, sit down.
thank you.
Yeah.
Sit down. There's no challenge for this. The challenge is don't get it.
The challenge is stay home.
Right? Yes, that's the corona challenge. The coronavirus challenge. Don't get it. Don't contract it. Let's see you do that.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Right?
I hope you all are winners.
Yeah.
Yes.
Instagram that shit. TikTok that.
Right.
I'm well. I'm still here 2 years later. So are my parents because I didn't make them sick.
Right.
So in Pip's home state, Illinois has temporarily allows curbside weed sales for medical patients.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
So yeah, so
Because they just got legal weed.
Okay.
Oh, did they?
So they relaxed the stipulations because generally the laws regarding dispensaries are very strict and very. I'm so tired of this marijuana stigma. Like even though they're pushing forward and making it legal, I know at some point it's going to relax and stuff, but it's just so irritating just to hear people's attitudes towards it and and hear it reflected in pop culture and just see when you talk about these laws about how it can't be done, it's just so archaic and
I agree.
I think what kills me the fact that it's just so arbitrary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Is people really let what's legal and not legal factor into their sense of morality?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because it's coming from the authorities, though. I mean, if the feds relax, then things will be totally different. And all these stuff that's around it statewide is because it's still federally illegal.
Right.
So they got to go through all this hullabaloo. That's why we even had to go through the medical marijuana thing. I remember when I first moved to California, I'm like, I can't sleep. I need a card.
Right.
And now, actually, I have something that makes me perfectly easy for me to get a medical marijuana card, even though you don't need one.
Right.
But I save 20% in taxes because I got one. It's all a game.
Right.
It's all game. But I do believe it should be some restrictions. I mean, we have it with liquor stores. You can have a liquor
No.
store. No.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
not saying it should just be, willy-nilly, but I'm just tired of the arbitrary stigma that it gets, versus cigarettes or alcohol that are legal.
Right.
They don't get the same stigma.
Right.
And the only difference is one's legal, one's not, because those two most people will agree are worse for you.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
You know,
think about how fast the vaping industry blew up, and that came in, if not around the same time or a little bit after the weed industry. So the fact that they were able to get all these things out and in, and then not even be tested, not even to know what this product does.
Right.
You're giving it to children, blah, 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 blah. But we have to go through all of this just to get a little joint.
Right. You haven't heard any, it's like vaping has been it's been deaths and illnesses. Since weed's been legal, you haven't heard about deaths and illnesses. So you're right about that. But I'm glad that they're allowing this because A, it'll keep people at home.
Yes.
And B, people need their weed in tough times, especially.
And they are buying it up.
Yes, I went to my weed dispensary and they were nearly sold out of stuff. And now like here in LA, like you can get curbside pickup and or delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much anything you want you just can't get it right now because people are buying it up because they feel like they, in case they can't get it, and they just, they can be locked at home with the things they're the things that make them feel comfortable or that they like.
It's funny you should say that because I was when Jason cut my hair, we went to the weed store, and then they were telling me the one thing that they were out of everything that was 1 ounce size. People buying 1 ounce bags. This weed store was completely out of 1 ounce size of weed.
Wow.
People buying major quantities.
Yeah,
so for you people who don't know, 1 ounce of weed is a lot.
28 grams.
That's a lot.
I just had my ounce delivered.
Put it like this: they stocking up on weed like they stocking up on toilet paper.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And it was so weird I got my weed delivered for the first time, and it was so weird. I feel like I was doing a drug deal. I like tossed the money in, and he was looking at me like, "Girl, if you don't get this weed to get it from my car," and I was like, "Ooh, this is taking me back in the days. I tucked it under my shirt."
Looking around.
Right.
They were out of 1 ounces and they were out of edibles.
Oh wow. Well,
almost out of edibles. I referred somebody to you yesterday about your edible thing.
So this one particular restaurant here in the Southland came up with a nice little marketing campaign to try to, capitalize on the situation here. And it's a taco place, and they have what they call a taco emergency kit, right?
Okay.
Right. Everybody needs one of those.
And this is what the taco emergency kit includes: 5 pounds of chicken, 5 pounds of carne asada, 1 quart of red salsa, 1 quart of green salsa,
all right,
rice and beans, tortillas, onions and cilantro, 30 eggs, and the topper, the kicker, 4 rolls of toilet paper.
What?
Bam, $150.
Wow.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
You get 30 eggs too?
Yeah,
Right.
Okay. I might have to visit this place.
I'm like, oh, that's like
10 pounds of meat.
wow.
2 sauces, rice and beans, tortillas. Oh, yeah. 30 eggs. Oh, yeah.
And some
I can do
toilet
this.
paper.
And the
You're going to have to shit after you eat all them tacos.
I knew somebody was going to say that. about 40, about 4, I was going to say the 4 rolls of toilet paper is about worth at least $40.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that ain't bad.
True.
That's a nice little situation right there.
Oh, you know what I missed?
What's that?
Street vendors selling street meat. Ain't no street meat now.
My neighborhood, they still out kicking.
Are they?
I was
Yes,
getting ready
they
to
are.
say, you know what? I think down by me, Pip, you might want to walk a couple of blocks down because earlier this week, I know I saw.
You mean downtown?
In front of my job.
Okay.
On your side of the street.
Well, I haven't been downtown as much. I've only been there once a week.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
I'm talking about my
You're
neighborhood.
at home. Oh, okay, yeah. Because also they had the roach coach, the guy that's usually parked there. He was there.
I'm talking about my neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Because I love to go to the fruit lady.
Oh.
Although I'm real scared about getting fruit from the street.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did get a burrito like last week.
From a truck?
No, from a stand. From a stand. I got a burrito from a truck like last week. And then I was like, like a few days after that, I was like, maybe I want to get another one. So I walked over there and they were not there. So I was like, yeah, no.
So they usually sell tacos right in where we did For the Love of the Glove. On the side of that building, it's always a taco stand. Like 3-4 times a week. $1 tacos.
Ooh.
Or $1.50.
Either way. But nope.
So taco emergency kit might be needed.
Okay.
Right. So of course, when we have any kind of, we have predators that just live among us, and anytime opportunity, they're opportunists. Anytime an opportunity presents itself, they're going to harp on it. So we have